Hello everyone, this is the tutorial for the assignment called Picture Name, where you're going to be kind of doing a cool image fill-in to some text, and I'll show you what I mean with just in this tutorial. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to just open up a new tab in your web browser in Google Chrome, and you're going to go to lik.com. L-I-K. Oh, it's not working. lik.com. And you're going to go to that, and it will look something like this. And on this website, you're going to click on the work, and then view all. And then here you can start scrolling down. There's 100 or so, maybe over 100 different images to choose from, and they're all kind of cool. You're going to want to pick one that's wide, like this one, that's kind of like landscape and wide. These ones won't work too well if it's like too short or too vertical. But there's tons of ones, the houses, lots of ones that you can do. And so keep scrolling through till you find one. And when you're ready to, when you find one that you like, you're going to want to click on it. And then you're going to save the image, but make sure to, I clicked the wrong thing. Make sure not to save the image from here. Make sure to click onto it so you can see the bigger high definition version of it. This is pretty. So I'm going to keep this one. Once you do, you right click on it. If you don't have a right click, that's going to be a control click. But you right click on it and then you go to save image as, and you're going to save it to your desktop. And I'll remember that it's called Peter Lick an Evening in France, and I'm going to hit save. And so it's going to save it to my computer. Okay, then once we have that saved, we're going to open up Photoshop. So for me, it's in my dock. It could be in your Creative Cloud Rainbow, or you can go up here to this, or you can go into the magnifying glass, just type in Photoshop. I bet it's in your app history. So once you get into Photoshop, you're going to click Open. And you're going to find the image that you just got. For me, it's on my desktop, and it's called this. So I'm going to open it. So it's going to be right here in Photoshop. I'm going to push Command 0, which is going to make it fill the whole screen so we can get a good view of it. Okay, so once you have your image here, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the Type tool, which is this one right here. Type tool, the little T for the text, and type. And then before you type anything, you're going to go up here and you're going to change to how big it is, where it says 32 point. We're going to make it 72 point font. That'll be a good size, hopefully. Once you do that, you can click on the image and it'll create a little text box. That's just temporary text, so we're going to fill it in with our own text. And I want you to put your name. So for me, it's going to be Mr. Ryan Genius Silver. Okay, boom. And then click away from it, and we're going to push this right here. This little thing is like the move tool, or you could do Command T, and you're going to kind of move it and drag it until it fills the whole frame as kind of as much as you can get from tip to tip, edge to edge of the image. So it doesn't matter what color the text is, because we're going to change that in just a second. But you're going to want to make this fill as much as you can. I might even, so if you hold down Shift, so like if you just drag it, it's going to change the size of the whole thing kind of proportionately. But if you hold down Shift when you click and drag one of these boxes, it should let you kind of like stretch it a little bit. So I'm going to make mine a little bit stretched, just so that way it's I can get more of the picture in there, like that. Okay, so you're going to want to click away from the command tool. You can use this check mark, or sometimes you can just kind of click away so it's blank over here. And now you're going to go over into the layers panel. You see how there's two layers, and we want the text layer to be behind the picture for the next thing we're going to do. So we're going to have to move that down. First, you'll probably have to unlock this layer. So click on the little lock button. It'll change from background to layer 0, and then we take this one and we drag it underneath, and it'll disappear temporarily because now it's behind the picture. And then we're going to go up to File, I believe, or no, Layer, sorry. We're going to go up to Layer. Oh, so we're going to do Create Clipping Mask, but it can't do it. It's grayed out because we have it highlighted. So I think we have to click away from that. And then we go Create Clipping Mask after it's highlighted. So we'll highlight it. Layer. It's not letting me do that. Why is that layer? Oh, it's got to be on this one. So you want to have the layer, the picture layer selected, and then you're going to go Layer, Create Clipping Mask, and you'll see the rest of the picture disappeared, but it's kind of now popping through the text, which is great. And now you should be able to move the picture around a little bit so it can kind of you can capture what you want, as long as you have the that little thing, the transform tool, this one up here. You should be able to grab the picture and kind of drag it around. But if I go too far over here, then the silver isn't in the picture, so you don't want to go too much left or right, but you can go up and down maybe to see if you want more, like in my case, if you want more sky, more of that cool pink sunset, or if you want more of the like kind of purple flowers, it's up to you. I'm going to try and go somewhere right in the middle, so it's got some little purple, little sky, little green. It's going to look something like that, which I think looks pretty cool. Okay, and then the last thing that we're going to do is we want to kind of get a little closer and get rid of some of this extra space. So we're going to click right here on the crop tool, this one right here. It'll put these like kind of white handles, and you're going to drag it in and just get real tight and close on your name so you can get it there without any of the extra space, so it looks good. You can even come in a little on the edges if you want to. I don't want to go too much, but that looks good. And then when you're done, you can hit done, or there's a check mark up here you could hit. And then once you have that, you are finished. So now we need to export it. So you can see the background is those checkers, so it's going to be transparent, which is kind of cool. So when you like paste this into other places, it'll just show the text without the square around it. And that's what I'm going to have you guys do to turn it in. I'm going to have you paste it into a Google Doc so you can see what it looks like. But before you do that, you have to export it. So now that you have it finished, you can go to File and Export and Quick Export as PNG, and we're going to title it Picture Name. At least that's what the title of the assignment is called, Picture Name. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and then I'm going to hit Save, and it should export it the way that I want it to. And then once you have it exported, you're going to turn it in on Schoology by copying it into your Google Doc. So we're going to go into Schoology. Mine will look a little different than yours because you'll probably have a document that was generated for you by Schoology. But once you're in the document, you're going to insert your picture. So you're going to go to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer. And then you should be able to find your thing, Picture Name. Yeah, see how it's we don't see that checker in the background. Now it's just the words, and you're going to hit Open, and there it is right there. You can make it bigger if there's room. I'm not really sure if it'll probably fills the whole thing, but I just want to see just this in the document. You can see how there's like kind of no background to it. It looks kind of cool, and that's how you can do interesting, add interesting background and fill to your text to add a little character to it. So once you're done with that, you can submit it on Schoology, and you are done with the Picture Name assignment. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.